Science shows us something important. Decisions made in moments of anger are far more likely to be wrong than decisions made in calm moments. That's because when we're angry, the emotional part of our brain takes control, not logic or reason. That's why Aristotle once said, anyone can become angry, but to be angry with the right person at the right time, for the right reason, and to the right degree, that is true skill. But here's the real question. Have we truly mastered that skill? Most of us haven't. A single moment of anger can destroy relationships built over years. One emotional decision can change the direction of an entire life, and today's story proves exactly that.
The king who ruled others, but not himself. Long ago, there was a powerful king. He was intelligent, respected, and feared. But he had one serious weakness. He lost his temper easily. Even small problems triggered intense anger. And when he was angry, his decisions were harsh. People were punished severely for minor mistakes. One day, his childhood teacher arrived at the palace. This was the man who had taught the king not only lessons from books, but lessons about life. That evening, they sat together at dinner, talking about the past. Suddenly, a fly fell into the king's soup. The king exploded. "How careless is this?" he shouted. "A fly in my food?" The servant trembled and said, "Your Majesty, there was no fly when the soup was served." But the king refused to calm down. Seeing this, the teacher spoke gently. "Your Majesty, think for a moment. The servant didn't bring the fly. It must have landed afterward." The king snapped back. "You don't understand. Even small things ruin my mood." The teacher smiled and said something unforgettable. "The fly didn't ruin your peace. Your reaction did. A man who cannot control his emotions can never truly control anything else." The king fell silent. The lesson that changed everything. The teacher continued. Decisions made in anger or extreme excitement are often wrong. Before reacting, pause. Give yourself time. Control your emotions, or they will control you. The king admitted quietly, "I try, but I still fail." The teacher replied, "Because control is a skill. Patience is a habit. Just like physical strength requires training, emotional control requires practice." Those words stayed with the king. From that day on, he began to pause before reacting. He learned to breathe, to think, to respond instead of react. Over time, everything changed. His decisions became wiser. His kingdom became calmer. People respected him more, not because they feared him, but because they trusted him. His life became more peaceful. One day, the king said to his teacher, "You changed my life. I finally understand. True strength isn't anger, it's control." The teacher smiled and said, "This lesson isn't just for kings. Share it with others."
Why this story is about us. This story doesn't end with the king, because it's really about us. We live in a fast, high-pressure world. Stress, traffic, deadlines, criticism, social media. Emotions hit us constantly. Anger, anxiety, sadness. Emotions themselves aren't the problem. Reacting without thinking is. That's why the first step to emotional control is recognizing your triggers. Triggers are different for everyone. Criticism at work, being ignored, traffic jams, old memories, certain words or tones. When emotions rise, pause and observe. What am I feeling? What am I thinking? What is my body doing? Simple tools help. Deep breathing, short walks, stepping away, talking to someone you trust, mindfulness or meditation. Most importantly, remember this: emotions are temporary. Regret can be permanent. When you choose calm over reaction, you choose clarity over chaos. and control over regret. And that is real strength.